mom, good day. I am Andriedi, the Gukdukan. Today, I'm gonna present to you my module 2, Life and Works of Rizal. So in this module 2, there are 15 lessons. So in these 15 lessons, na question and answers. I hope you enjoy it. Lesson 1. List down the traits and values that you can get from the lyrics of the song. From the song, ang na-get is the self-reliance, perseverance, fighting spirit, strong personality, patience, integrity, determination, ambitious, hopeful, and faith. Number 2. Among all the traits that you have listed down in question number 1, what is the most important trait that could ensure the development of the other traits and values? I think the most important trait is the characteristic and value of having faith. This personality falls far with your soul as you have confidence within yourself and trust to God. Then every good thing's features will follow. Being spiritually and emotionally driven sits the determination, perseverance, and most importantly, the hope for surviving any challenges in order to have that integrity. The success that comes in every goals and patience in each time you fall. A strong spirit personality holds it permanently as long as you have that faith. Assessment Lesson 1. The positive consequences that I learned from my family and into the community comes from the rich values a Filipino have. Being respectful towards others, camaraderie into filial youth, and hospitality in everyone brings positivity in every people I interact with. The communication develops calmly, then the dignity that I own in the society look orientedly. Also being family oriented, a character that I learned from my family. Reach out to my relatives, neighborhood, and friends in a positive manner that I create good foundation of friendship. As part of growing up, being a Filipino, the Filipino time traits had been an influence to me ever since. Meaning, being late in every event at the exact time has always been part of my existence. It implicates so much things, especially in school events. Lesson 2, Preparatory Activity, Self-Reflection. Lesson 2. Number 1. After meditating, were you able to find an answer about who you really are? I found out who I am to know my realities, my purpose in life. Grown from a broken family and living in the midst of social class, I learned that I want to be someone who inspires my fellow youth and the next generation through my own talent, and I have that contribution in extending great values of being a Filipino. I realized that as I grow older, I wanted to serve and protect my country and loved ones. I want to be a part of the society by having that good qualities as Filipino citizen. To pursue my dreams, and share the success of my old self, who persevere in life in the next 10 years, hopefully. Lesson 2, number 2. Tell us about Socrates' famous line, the unexamined life is not worth living. I really think that in life, we must start to think for a better future. A life with a purpose and a positive perspective towards any challenges. Anyone should have reflect their own ambitions. Setting a goal with determination to succeed is a life-changing moment once you step in. That is why people with mediocre lifestyle always comes good, but a person that knows who she really is and has the examined prospect, the compassion exists. Assessment. How can you apply to yourself these learnings gained from this lesson? Write your answer in the space provided. I myself has that self-concept for my own ideal standard in life. I said that as a part of my challenges that I aim to succeed. In order for me to grow as a better person, I self-evaluate myself every time I fall down and create spacious beliefs to put myself up. My idea of self-concept is wanting to aim high but never expect too much highly. It is to aspire everyone as one united country in helping to build our nation with leadership by lifting each other up. A reflection that I want to emphasize someone who has low concept that anyone could have a better outlook in life. Lesson 3. Self-activity brainstorming. What comes to your mind when you heard the name Dr. Rizal? A person who become a hero, a Filipino who sacrificed his own life for every Filipino and for his patriotism to his beloved country. Number 2. What do you feel when you hear that Rizal suffered and died for our country? I feel proud to be a Filipino. In my mind and action, I feel the courage to make myself a better Filipino and to continuously serve and protect our country. Number 3. What sacrifices are you willing to do for the other people and why? I would bleed and die for the safety of my loved ones and to other Filipino in a crucial situation. I would sacrifice my own happiness for their future. Lesson 3. Assessment. I reciprocate myself and Rizal in a way that I am an old-fashioned person. I think, read, and educate myself more than having the qualities. And one thing also that Rizal and I have in common is the patriotism towards our country. I have that perspective that in some ways, starting from myself, I want to inspire others to uplift each person. Having that kind of foundation is the first step in helping our country. Ideally and surely, Dr. Rizal is my role model. Lesson 4. Serving others, a social responsibility. What is the message of the photo? The photo tells that we Filipinos have a selfish, self-serving attitude that generates a feeling of envy and competitiveness towards others, particularly one's peers who seems to have gained some status or prestige. Lesson 4. Assessment. Explain the meaning of the saying, no man is an island. No man is an island means an individual needs another individual in order to flourish. No man can do everything by himself. We need others to survive because being a social being that we are, it is our nature to seek for attention, affection, and connection from other people. Lesson 5. Positive versus negative love of self. Preparatory activity illustrating love of self. My answer in this is self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions. This symbol illustrates the love of self by hugging a heart. It means that you take a good care of yourself and being true to yourself. It symbolizes that you really love yourself.